Hello, welcome back to another video. This is a review of set 75299, Trouble on Tatooine. This set retails for £28 or $30 and comes with 277 pieces and 3 minifigures. Now onto the minifigures. The first minifigure we see in this set is the Beskar Mandalorian. It's the only set in which you can get the Beskar edition of Mando. I really like how it looks, especially with the shine on his armour under his helmet. We see the same tradition that we have in all of the Mandalorian minifigures, and that is that we only get a blank black face. I really like how this minifigure looks, and I'm really happy that it's an easy way to get a Mandalorian, and especially since it's Beskar Mandalorian, it's a really good way to get him. It's the only set he's in, and it's only £28, which is a really good deal. Mando also comes with 2 weapons, those being his slug shooting rifle and his pistol. The next minifigure in this set is the Tusken Raider, and it's fairly similar, if not the same, to what we've seen with Tusken Raiders in the past. Obviously it comes with that nice looking gaffy stick, as well as the really nice moulded headpiece. The third minifigure in this set is Baby Yoda, or the child, or Grogu, whatever you want to call him. And I think this is a really nice, cheap way to get the child if you haven't got him in another set. And the Grogu is the same kind of Grogu that we've seen before. He is 1 stud wide and long, so he only fits onto 1 stud. And yeah, there's not really much to this Grogu minifigure, but it's really nice to get a Baby Yoda in this set. That's it for the minifigures. Now on to the playability. In this set there are 3 different builds, so I will be going over the playability of each individual build one by one. Starting off with the speeder bike. So, the speeder bike, I'm just going to remove Mando there so you can get a better look at what it is like. Speeder bike has 2 slots on either side for Mando's weapons, so it's nice there. And at the back there is a pouch which you can't do anything with, but it's nice to have there. And on the other side you have I think my favourite part of the playability on this build itself, and is that you can put the child in this little spot here. Obviously here, as you can see, I just took him out now. You can put Mando in the seat here and have him hold onto the handlebars, which are connected to the front of the speeder. Now on to the second build in this set, and that is the Tusken Raider tent. In this hut or tent there are multiple play features which are great. The first of which is that you can open tent up to have your Tusken Raider sit in there and move around, and it gives you more space to play around with your Tusken Raider. And you can see here is a little table which you can have your Tusken Raider eat at or sit at, as well as over here you have a little pot with some bones in, which you could use as food for your Tusken Raider, as well as here there is a fireplace. Perhaps you could use your pot and your fireplace to pretend that your Tusken Raider is cooking. I don't know, but it's all about the playability, and I really like how this can open up and how you can have a little house for your Tusken Raider. The next build in this set is the Tusken Raider crossbow. At the back here you can see there is a spot for your Tusken Raider to hold on to, and you can pretend that the Tusken Raider is firing the cannon. Here you see there's a spring-loaded shooter that you can fire off, and that's great because it means there is a moving part which you can shoot, and you could shoot it at Mando or whoever you want to shoot at, and I think that's really cool, especially since there's a Tusken Raider at the back, so you can pretend that they are shooting the bolt. That's it for the playability. Now on to display and design. Starting off with this speeder here. This speeder I think looks excellent. I really like how the front looks, and I'm not sure completely about accuracy, but to me it seems very accurate to what you see in Star Wars. I like how there's Grieveling here. I think it just makes it look all that better. Now onto the Tusken Raider tent. Personally, I don't think this is the most displayable of the builds, as it's got gaps in it. Because of the mechanism of being able to open the set up, you're going to have to have gaps, and unfortunately that takes away from how the set looks and how displayable it is. However, the set doesn't look too bad, and I think, especially with the fireplace at the front, I think it makes it look not too bad, despite there being gaps in the back and it not looking the cleanest of builds. Now onto the crossbow. This crossbow looks fairly good. It looks good, accurate to what you see, although it doesn't have any string or anything. I don't think that would be needed, and I think that would be unnecessary and too tricky to build. And I just generally like how this looks. Although I have to say the spring-loaded shooter at the front, while it is a nice play function, does take away from the look slightly, and you can modify it if you don't like the look of the spring-loaded shooter, but personally I'm just going to leave it on, so I don't think it takes away from the design too much. Overall, I don't think the set is too displayable, but I would say that some of the builds individually are fairly displayable on their own. That's about all I've got to say about this set. I hope from what I've said you can make a decision on whether you want to purchase this or not, or whether you might go with something else. In my opinion, I really like this set. I like how you get the Beskar Mando and the child in a set that's under £30. I also like the addition of a Tusken Raider, and I think it's nice how you can have Mando and the Tusken Raider battle each other maybe, with Mando's weapons and the Tusken Raider's gaffy stick and the Tusken Raider's large crossbow, which I think is the best playability asset that you can get from the set. I also think the Tusken Raider's tent is a really nice addition, because you can have the Tusken Raider sit in there, and you can have it as like his little house that he stays in. That's about all I can say on this set. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all next video.